Now, as we are all aware, the transfer window pulls out some rumours that shock, surprise and amuse all sorts of fans in world football. And today, I bring you a transfer rumour that is absolutely crazy. When I saw it, when I heard about it, I thought I've got to do a video on it, because even if it's not true, and I believe it's not true at all, I have to react to it because it's that ridiculous. So today on the Sonny Talk Spurs YouTube channel, I'm going to be saying why Tottenham shouldn't sign Paul Pogba. But if you are new to the Sonny Talk Spurs YouTube channel, then drop us a like, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and also leave your comment down below. Do you think we should sign Pogba? Honestly, every time I say Pogba to Spurs, Paul Pogba to Tottenham, I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I actually have no idea where this rumour has come from. It's probably some sort of paper talk. I'm dismissing it straight away. But obviously it came to light on the talkSPORT breakfast show, and you'll tell by the reaction from Brazil Ally McCoist just how ridiculous they think it is.
They've lost 4 in a row. Do you think going up against Spurs at the weekend?
Who knows with Spurs?
I know you
Who knows?
You just don't know what you're
You just don't know what Spurs.
It's getting a joke now, honestly. Spursy. Oh yeah, we're just Spursy. You never know.
I'm telling you, boys gave me a bit of stick. I still think Spurs could win a cup. I genuinely do.
I agree. I think they could win in Europe or something. Do you not think?
I'm telling you.
Well, I wouldn't be putting any money on it. Listen, I love the club, but I wouldn't be putting any money on it.
I think Spurs could win the Europa League.
Do you?
I do. I actually do.
That would be incredible. That would really turn around the narrative.
Well, it would be and it wouldn't. If you look at what they've spent and you look at the way the club is, they should be winning something, shouldn't they?
The big thing will be in that cup that none of the big clubs for the
coming down with the knocked out.
So
Bentancur's out now. He's
7
got
games.
7 games.
By the way, I'm not sure about him.
But he can still play in Europe.
People will tell me he's a great player, and I'm like, maybe I've just picked the wrong games.
No, I quite like him.
Yeah, but he's not. No, I've always said Spurs midfield is not good enough.
Yeah,
he's been pretty key for them though. So you would imagine he's a massive miss, especially with the next 7 games coming up. If they want to challenge for top 4.
I think it's interesting. He's not been playing Maddison, and then when he does play him,
can he work it out?
When he does play him, he doesn't finish a game.
Yeah, or he comes off the bench and scores or sets one up, and then I can't work that one out. I'm not going to go. Good luck, Ange. And if he wins something, he always says,
I want him to do well. I'll get my cards on the table. I really want him to do well.
I don't know if you heard this kind of rumour with Paul Pogba and the terminated contract at Juve.
What was that?
Pogs to Spurs? January transfer?
Oh, no chance. There has never been a player. There has never been a player existed that is more non-Ange than Pogba.
I think he's so Ange.
No.
Handbrake off, attacking football. That's when you saw the best side of him at Manchester United, when he was able to do that.
No chance.
Interesting.
No chance he's
busted flush.
Big Ange. No chance he's taking Pogba.
He can't. That'd be the end
of civilization as we know it.
And I think Daniel will be like, no, I don't think so.
Unless you got him for a steal, it's something to consider.
Is his contract been ripped up?
Yeah.
He's a massive question mark. You look what he's won, you look what he can do, and can you trust him? No.
Okay.
No, I'm with you, mate.
So I reacted exactly the same. Every fan in football, every fan of Tottenham Hotspur has reacted the same when they saw and heard this rumour. And I agree, Pogba is the least likely player to thrive and survive in the Ange Postecoglou system. And we all know why maybe this rumour has come about. Obviously, Rodrigo Bentancur's 7-game ban comes into effect quite soon. So Tottenham, rumour mills are circling, believing that we need another midfielder to replace the Uruguayan. But Pogba isn't that person. Pogba, obviously, we all know what's happened with him. He's faced a ban of his own, And actually, more recently, Juventus have ripped up his contract and he is now a free agent. I've seen him linked to Inter Miami to play alongside Lionel Messi. I've even seen Darren Bent at talkSPORT want him for Arsenal.
I think he'll upset your dressing room. I don't think it'll be good for a club like Arsenal.
No, I think this situation here for Paul Pogba has humbled him a little bit. It's going to have to, because going through something like that must be tough. Obviously, thank goodness I never had to go through anything like that. But I know how tough it can be, because I know people that have been through that particular situation. And I just think he now knows that he's not got maybe in that point of that place of strength where he once was, where he could command and do this and do what he wants. I think he has to now, when he knows if he's going to go to a top club, it's going to be a bit of rotation, squad player, but a little bit like Raheem Sterling's had to do it at Arsenal. He's come to Arsenal now, he's not getting the minutes, but still looks like he's putting in the effort when he gets an opportunity. He hasn't caused any disruption to the dressing room. I would take Paul Pogba at Arsenal.
But do you think, you've said that you'd have him as a squad player, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think someone like Paul Pogba, World Cup winner, will be happy to be a squad player at Arsenal? Yeah, surely he'll want to start, won't he?
No, I don't think so. I think this would have humbled him a little bit, because now he spent a bit of time off the pitch. It wasn't really going that well for him before, because there was a lot of injuries before he got the ban, of course. But he's still got the quality there, and he just hasn't shown it. And I think Mikel Arteta has been quite good in terms of judging characters and bringing characters into the dressing room. Of course, he'll sit down with Paul Pogba and he'll be able to tell what kind of character's there and also how much hunger's left. Like, if Paul Pogba was looking for a last payday, then Arteta will be able to suss that out and say no. But if he's still hungry, like Raheem Sterling, hungry, even last night against Preston, you should have seen Raheem Sterling's performance, going past people, still trying to make things happen, desperate to score as well. I think if you can integrate Paul Pogba with the qualities that he's got, him coming off the bench.
But for Tottenham, I think it's utterly ridiculous. It just doesn't make sense. I just can't see him playing the 6 well. I can't see him playing the 8. I see what shebahn Aherne is saying with the link, and sort of saying that, this player, he likes, playing, free-flowing football, being attacking like he was for France when they won the World Cup, and also for Manchester United when he was at the peak of his powers. But he's not that player anymore, Paul Pogba. And 2, Ange wants your midfielder to do all sorts and be everywhere, box to box, and, really regimented in certain areas, but also being able to express themselves. I'm thinking of how Kulusevski has played this season. Pogba can't do that. Pogba can't do that whatsoever. He's gone. His sell-by date has run out, and a move to Inter Miami would be more glamorous and appropriate for the Frenchman, because he's a superstar, isn't he? He wants to play alongside Messi, Suarez, Jordi Alba, Busquets. I think Neymar's also been linked with a move out there. He does not fit Tottenham at all. He's not good enough for Premier League football. He wasn't good enough for his return to Juventus either. His career has basically petered out. So that's what I think of that transfer as a whole. Pogba to Spurs is not happening. I'll put any money on it. But I had to react to it because it's that bonkers. But we're not ending right there, because I think I should put forward some other midfielders who should be a priority for Spurs to sign and get in, because I think midfield is a strange position for Tottenham. We've obviously got Bentancur, but he's banned, as I've said. We've got Basuma, who's got patchy form, Maddison, Kulusevski, Sarr, who's quite unique in his skill set. I've done videos on a lot of these players, so you can go back and watch that, and also did a transfer video where I reacted to some of the biggest rumours ahead of January, so go and watch that as well. But today I'm bringing 2 players to the to the viewer to sort of get your opinion on, do you think these are the perfect one? One is a player who's been heavily linked, and a lot of people in my comment section have mentioned that we should sign him. We were linked with him during the summer as well. And another player could be ours very, very soon. So we could almost, complete that signing in the next few months. So to start with, the first player is Ederson at Atalanta. Now, he's been very impressive the last few years since, they won the Europa League as well. He is a versatile midfielder, as we know. He can play in a multitude of positions across that area of play. And what's good is he would fit Ange Postecoglou's football spot on. If you look at his, transfer marks and all of his stats, he is the perfect DM, centre mid, not necessarily going to get you that many goals or assists, but he's going to be able to, really tick over the play and help this Tottenham side, retain the ball and, make the most of it. I mean, he's got 1 goal and 1 assist in 17 appearances this year, but I think he is the reason why Atalanta have been a successful side in recent years, so I'm really all for this signing. And the other one is actually a player that I did a video on when we were, I was going to say links, but it's more like signed / not. It's a really complex situation, but it's Johnny Cardoso at Real Betis. And for those of you who don't know, Spurs have first refusal on the US international. He's a midfielder, and basically what that means is if another team wants to come in for him in the next couple of months, we can basically buy him for a cut price, you could say. And also, I think if Betis do sell him to someone else, I think we get a percentage of that. So it's a bit of a win-win situation. But looking at him, I think he would make sense to sign. Again, he can play that centre mid and DM role. He has played, 15 games across the season already, across the Conference League, across qualifiers, Copa del Rey, La Liga he's played 9 times. And I think, we are crying out for a really good 6, aren't we? But there's not many of them around. Rodri, Declan Rice, to name, but those players don't exist everywhere. And you've got to sort of pluck these players out of nowhere and make the most of them. It's like Baleba at Brighton, just plucked out of nowhere, and look how good he's been for them. Ryan Gravenberch has come on leaps and bounds in Liverpool's 6. And, he looked like a player who they wanted to get rid of, but he's actually been very, very good. So I think these 2 options would make sense. Will they happen in the January window? I'm not so sure. Will they happen in the summer? Maybe could be a priority. But I think you all agree with me, they're better than Paul Pogba. But you're going to have to let me know in the comments down below. What do you make of the Paul Pogba rumour? Are you dismissing it straight away like I am? Do you like the sound of Ederson, or do you like the sound of Cardoso? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys pretty soon. Ciao.